How to choose the best transformer manufacturer. A transformer plays a vital role in the electrical ecosystem, especially at the distribution level, as it directly impacts the end user. It is estimated that for a capacity of up to 10 MVA, a wrong decision can lead to a loss of nearly 17,000 US. So do you have the clarity to make the right choice, to select the right transformer from the best transformer manufacturer? Well, in this video, let us zero down all those aspects which can play a crucial role in selecting the best transformer manufacturer. This is Sushant Gupta from Recons Power, and let us discuss all those aspects which are crucial for selecting a transformer from a genuine transformer manufacturer. First thing to notice is the infrastructure. Nothing can befool what you see, so it is recommended to do a factory inspection before you decide to place any order. Take inventory of all the manufacturing and testing facilities available with the manufacturer. Are the basic necessities and facilities available in the factory? That has to be inspected by yourself. Are the manufacturing facilities like winding machines, core slitting, fabrication shop, paint shop, oil filtration machine, oven, overhead cranes, wire drawing plant are available in the factory or not? This has to be checked thoroughly. Is the testing lab equipped with latest calibrated and certified instruments like Oscilloscope, DVDF, Ratiometer, Power Analyzer, Multimeter, and various other instruments that are crucial for the testing lab? Check for the date of calibration. It should not be older than 1 year. In case you are at a distance location and you would like to decide all these parameters remotely, you can take into account of the online presence of that manufacturer along with its reviews, photographs, videos that speaks about the manufacturer's facility and the product range available with them. And you may ask the manufacturer to submit you the list of plant, machinery and the testing facility along with proof of invoice copies for authentication purpose. After this, you need to ensure whether the manufacturer is a process-driven company or not, as processes defines professionalism of an organization. Are there any procedures and processes defined by the manufacturer for various operational activities? Is there any standard operating procedure or quality assurance plan provided by the manufacturer for its manufacturing and quality checks? Is the manufacturer having any flow charts for various processes? If these all are not available with the manufacturer, then you are surely inviting a trouble, and it might lead you to some unfortunate and unforgettable experience dealing with an unorganized company. Before considering any manufacturer, you must also consider whether the capability of delivering you with the customized solution is available with the manufacturer or not. At many sites, the transformers are placed in the most diverse conditions of humidity, salinity, corrosiveness, moisture, fumes, altitude, etc. In such situations, the transformer has to be integrated with a special design and manufacturing process which can take care of these environmental challenges which are probably going to affect the performance of a transformer. So the question here is whether your vendor is capable of providing such customized solution as per the need of the site to you or not. Rome was not built in a day. Similarly, the experience of a manufacturer is nurtured with ages. These equipments are not like electronic consumables which keep on updating every second year, and a buyer also tends to replace it within 2 to 3 years of purchase. These are high value electrical power equipments which are going to support your electrical power needs for 20 years at least, or maybe more. One should not consider making a mistake of choosing an amateur manufacturer with merely an experience of 2 to 5 years in manufacturing, as these electrical equipments go for a real test on site at least after 5 years of facing various electrical conditions. So do validate the organization's overall experience in this line of business. Don't just go by the owner's personal experience, as it is the experience of people, manufacturing processes, and the services that are provided by a company that really matters. So the next question that might arise in your mind is how to gauge the experience of a manufacturer. First thing that you need to establish is the company's year of inception. For this, you can ask for the certificate of inception, and you can also authentically cross-check for its inception by asking for the registration number and logging it on the relevant government portal. Secondly, you need to take into account whether the manufacturing company has a diverse clientele, as that would establish the fact whether the manufacturing standards have qualified various applications and needs over the period of time. Also cross-check whether the installations are area specific or is it widely spread across various regions and nations. A credibility check of the manufacturer's clientele is a must, as at many situations fake claims of installations are also made just to gain weightage. For this purpose, you can randomly cross-check with the clients for the product performance and the number of years it has been in working condition. Third and the most important aspect that needs to be crucially examined is whether the transformer manufacturer is agile with the latest standards and norms. Since one standard and norm can't fit all the requirements, so we have to judge whether the standards and the norms followed by the manufacturer is compatible with the region and nation where the transformer has to be installed. For this, you need to ensure that the transformer manufacturer is backed by genuine certificates and documentation to ensure the authenticity of the transformer supplied by the manufacturer. Here we are not discussing about any ISO or other certificates. These are mostly process-oriented certifications. A transformer manufacturer needs to have a special type test reports or certificates with them. These certifications are provided by some special labs which are authenticated by government authorities. On successfully passing all the type tests, a manufacturer receives a type test reports from these agencies, which are further certified by separate government authorities like BIS in case of India, UL, CE, Bureau Veritas, SGS in case of international standards, to qualify a transformer as being energy efficient. Do cross-check for the authenticity of these certificates with the manufacturer. While on your visit to the company or any manufacturer, ask for the original certificates. Not everyone, but there are some players in the market who are game spoilers and can produce even a fabricated certificate just to support their claim. Also, to just cross-check whether these certificates are original or not, there are certain web portals authenticated by the government bodies itself which certify whether manufacturer is genuinely registered with them or not, and whether they are qualified as being an energy efficient transformer manufacturer or not. Evaluate the production capacity of the manufacturer that's in your consideration. For transformers and allied products, it should be anything above 127 MVA per annum. Get details of the maximum capacity manufactured by the manufacturer so far, and also the highest capacity to which a manufacturer can go for manufacturing a transformer. In case of a transformer, it should at least be 7.5 MVA in 11 kV voltage class, manufactured and successfully supplied to a customer. To qualify this, a transformer manufacturer needs to have a state-of-the-art manufacturing facility. Take note of this important aspect while choosing for a transformer manufacturer. Another crucial aspect to examine is the raw material that is used for manufacturing. Essentially, there are 4 types of raw material that are used for manufacturing purposes. First one is the conductor, then comes core, then comes oil, and lastly the insulating material. To check whether the conductor used is of pure electrolytic grade nature with a purity standard of 99% and above, you need to ask for a test certificate and a bill of purchase available with the manufacturer. Similarly, in case of core, it has to be a cold rolled grain oriented core, and it has to be cross-checked for the test certificates and the bill of purchase available from the mill from where the core has been outsourced. For oil, one should check for the genuine brand of mineral oil used by the manufacturer. Lastly, the insulating material should be cross-checked with the genuine test certificate to ensure all electrical parameters are met by the electrical insulating material. These key raw materials are essential to be verified, as any inferior quality of these can directly impact the life and performance of an equipment. Next aspect is the much talked about quality, which always goes in discussion between a buyer and a supplier before finalization of any order. It is a byproduct. No buyer or supplier would agree to buy or supply an inferior product for the sake of a low price. You need to ensure that the procedure for quality management are well documented in order by the manufacturer. Refer the documentary proofs like quality assurance plan, guaranteed technical parameters, quality certificates, type test reports, routine checklist, and other documentary proof which support the quality and surety at the manufacturer's end. These documents would reveal all the minute details that go in the manufacturing and the designing at the manufacturer's end, like from losses, bill of quantities to the make of the materials that are being used at the manufacturer's end. With all that we have discussed so far, it is obvious to make a comparison when it comes to finalizing these high value capital equipments. An apple to apple comparison is required when we are finalizing such equipments, but the question that lies here is how to do it. Always while comparing, have 3 or more manufacturers in the list. To hit the bullseye, make a comparison sheet of all the points told so far and compare between all the shortlisted vendors. At last, you must take into absolute consideration whether a manufacturer is offering any value addition against your purchase decision. Is there any return of investment that is assured by a manufacturer against your purchase? Are there any calculations shown by the manufacturer that claim for the return of investment by means of energy saving by the equipment? And if so, in what time span does the manufacturer claim it to be? Now, when you make a price comparison between 2 or more manufacturers, it can range from anywhere right from 5% to 35%, but the energy saving can be up to a difference of 57%. Now the question again lies how to make the right decision. A good product can never be cheap, so one must always compare the cost of ownership over the buying price. Also, a hefty discount offered by a manufacturer during negotiations is a skeptical situation. In general, for these equipments, anything between 10 to 15% is a range that goes into negotiation. Also, you must remember these equipments go in service for more than 20 years, so you cannot go wrong while making a decision on purchasing of such equipments. I hope these tips help you in making the right decision. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up. For more information, you can write into us on mail@reconsengineer.com, or you can drop in a comment below. Thanks again for watching the video.